Hello, Britain, and welcome to this morning.
I'm glad you didn't join us 20 seconds ago, because I was completely...
We'd like to kick off this big breakfast bonanza with a bowl of sombre cereal. The death of Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby.
The beloved presenters of this morning have sadly sailed into the underworld. They were the shredded wheat of Britain's TV milk, but now they have literally been shredded.
The pair were killed in a freak accident involving Eddie the Shreddy, the sentient paper shredder. The automaton who appeared on last week's show malfunctioned into a shred rage that shredded the entire ITV production team. The police inquiry at Scotland Yard is ongoing, and Eddie the Shreddy has been detained for charges of manslaughter.
As the nation mourns the loss of their heroes, we too will tribute 3 seconds to the remarkable duo.
So, now the sad bit's out of the way, we can carry on this morning's legacy.
But who are we?
Well, this is my sexy little wife rat, Judy Whiskers.
And this is my fine feathered husband, Richard Beak.
And together,
we have a lot of fun.
oh, Judy.
I know, you will, Mr. Beak.
Every word. But really, we are Whiskers and Beak,
delivering this morning
to you,
Britain. And we've got a real treat for them today, don't we, Richard?
We certainly do, Judy. Our guests today are rarely seen above ground, let alone on daytime television.
This little pair don't have much in the way of eyes, but they can certainly smell their way around a hole.
They're well equipped to burrow deep into muddy tunnels.
A bit like you, Richard.
Oh, you're filthy.
You're filthy, Mr. Fine. Our guests today are a pair of moles from Brighton who have come on the show to talk about the persecution of their species by the murderous human race.
So, let's get chatting! Good morning, moles! Good morning, moles!
Hello, can you hear us?
Oh, who was that? Are we on then?
Yes, you're live on air with Whiskers and Beak.
Where in Brighton are you calling us from today?
You'll have to speak up a bit. Our eyes and ears aren't so good.
Of course we can. Where in Brighton are you calling us from today?
We are currently in the East Brighton Park by the football field. We're having to keep a reasonably low profile as we've seen the park warden snooping about.
Ooh, that sounds dangerous.
Yes, and this warden is particularly volatile.
So, who is this Mr. Trouble Warden?
Trouble is an understatement. These wardens are barbaric, cold-blooded killers. You wouldn't believe what they've done to our kind. It is a constant struggle. We have to be very careful not to expose ourselves. For those that do, there are grave consequences. The wardens like to make an example of the moles they catch. It is a regular occurrence that the decapitated head of a mole is placed at the entrance of our tunnels. A mole does not see the head of its kin. A mole smells the familiar scent of another and feels the warm blood clotting around its severed neck. This is the savage reality that we exist in.
That is such a touching story. You are such brave creatures for sharing your heartache with us today.
It is what it is. We've come to accept that this is what life is like now. Though things weren't always like this. I remember the stories my grandfather would tell of a land where moles do not have to hide in the shadows, where the surface was free to roam and property did not dictate our movement. These stories sound like distant dreams now, amidst today's reality. We remember that it was not the world that betrayed us, but the actions of a minority of humans. But the fact that such a world existed, and could exist again, acts as a beacon of...
Hello? Is everything okay?
There is hope for us, but for now, we must return to the safety of the shadows.
Thank you. Good luck, and may Britain be good to you. You know, I used to live underground, back when I was working the gutters.
Yes, that's where I met you. Got my money's worth, didn't I? And now we're married.
Yes, we are. Well, that's all we've got time for today.
Well, I've had fun. Have you had fun?
I've had fun, and we're going to have a whole lot more fun next week. On next week's show, we'll be interviewing 2 parasitic crabs living in Nicki Minaj's pubic hair.
We will also be speaking to Cedric about his new book, The Orgy Corgis of Fuckingham Palace.
How exciting! So make sure you tune in.
With a hot cup of Britain.
And a toasted buttery slice of you. And don't forget the marmalade. See ya!